Hi guys, today's walk of faith. I'm sharing something totally different. I'm going to read, there is mosquito here. I'm going to read a very short story from the book of Bo Sanchez from Philippines, How to Prosper. I found this story fascinating because this was the first time I heard about this lady, okay? So I'm just going to read it from my other phone, from my ebook side. Let me see, did I miss it? Okay, here it goes. The title is The Story of a Champion. So I'm just reading from his book, yeah? I read the story of an amazing woman named Marion Luna Brem. There is her website here. When Marion was 30 years old, she was diagnosed as having cervical and breast cancer. She had the cervix removed and then her breasts removed. And then on to the very painful chemotherapy. Even with the chemo, doctors gave her only 2 to 5 years to live. That was not all. She had other problems. First, while taking her chemo, her marriage ended. Cancer has taken its toll not only on her body but also on her marriage. Her husband divorced her. Second, she was in a financial hole. She owed 500,000 in medical bills. Third, she had no job. She was a housewife most of her life. Now, how could she feed her 2 boys? One day she was having a really bad day with the chemo. She was mostly on her knees, kneeling on her bathroom floor, hugging the toilet bowl. Just picture that, man. She was vomiting the entire day. She felt absolutely awful. Meanwhile, she could hear her 2 kids making a lot of noise in the kitchen. And then she smelled something burning. Her 2 kids entered the bathroom holding a pan of macaroni and cheese. "Don't worry, Mom," the oldest said. "Only the bottom is burned. We can still eat the top part." That's bad, that's bad. Right at that moment, something clicked in Marion's heart. She knew that dying was not an option. She grabbed a powerful belief in her heart. She believed she must not die. She could not, and she pulled herself up from the floor. That was a defining moment for her. Though still weak, she put on a cheap wig, okay, because she was already bald. You know, some cancer patients, they're already bald. And a prosthesis on her bra, and went out to apply for a job. Now, this gets interesting now, huh? So she's picking herself up, yeah? She knocked on a car dealership and applied to sell cars. She literally begged for her job, explaining her situation to the man. She could not even enter the dealership. She was told to go away. After 2 weeks and 16 rejections, I repeat, after 2 weeks and 16 rejections, she was inside her car crying. She was losing hope. But she held on to her belief. This was not the end for her story. She was not going to end it this way. And she got out and tried one more time. And that was when she changed her strategy. "I won't tell them that I need a job," she said. "I'll tell them that they need me." Wow. She knocked on the door of one more car dealership and said, "I can do something for your company. I can sell your cars." She was accepted on the spot. Once upon a time, a doctor gave her only 2 to 5 years to live. Listen to these guys. Today, she is strong and healthy 25 years later. Remember, doctor gave her 2 to 5 years to live. Now she is strong and healthy, which is 25 years later. Once upon a time, she was not only penniless, she was buried in a mountain of debt. Today, Marion has built a business empire with revenues of 45 million a year. Whoo! And the part of this empire is her very own car dealership. Come on, somebody. Nothing is impossible. Marion was a 30-year-old jobless housewife, stricken with cancer, divorced by her husband and in debt. Yet today she is a multi-millionaire running many companies. Friend, there is hope for you. You don't have to be poor. You don't have to be buried in debt. You don't have to suffer financial struggles. You can be financially free. How? Change your beliefs. Prosper your mind so you can prosper your money. Isn't that a wonderful story which I just took from Bo Sanchez's book, How to Prosper? Amazing, amazing story. So I don't care what you are going through, okay? If she managed to come out of her situation, okay? Remember, cancer, the breast removed, no hair because of chemotherapy, yet she just picked up herself one day. She said, I cannot die. I have 2 kids here depending on me, all right? And she turned her situation around even though she was rejected. So no matter what you are going through, for most of you who are watching, your situation is not as bad. So why complain? Just pick yourself up and go and do it, because with God, all things are possible. Be blessed and subscribe to my channel. Faiket Luari here speaking uncensored truth. Bye bye.